Hey, Dr. Darcy here. Today, my whole video is to remind you that you're lovable. You're already amazing and awesome and lovable already right now. It's shocking how we just don't know that, even though we know it about people that we know and love, people that you know and that you love them. Part of the reason you love them so much is because of their weirdnesses and their weaknesses. So today I want to remind you to give yourself that kind of grace just because you can, because it's a choice. I have 3 questions to give you that you can ask directly into your own beautiful eyeballs in the mirror. And I'm giving you these 3 questions because when I work with people in groups and one-on-one, after finally kind of coming to this awareness of like, whoa, it's true. My life will get better when I'm kinder to myself. After that kind of aha moment, then it goes, I don't really know how to do that. So today is for me to give you 3 questions that you can ask yourself to help you love you more because you're lovable. You're amazing. You're worthy. You're innately good. Not because of anything you've ever done or not done. Honest to God, but just because it's your birthright. First of all, what I want you to do is when you look in the mirror, forever and ever, amen, from now on. If you look at yourself like, oh, this is wrong, and this is wrong, and this is too big, and this is too old, and this is too young, and this is too gray, and this is too curly, and this is too straight, and this is too light, and this is too, all the things that we do, give yourself whatever time you need to do that. But then I want you to re-look at yourself in this way that goes, whoa, I'm literally a spiritual being in this human body. I want you to remember that you're literally a being of light. like like quantum physics has known that for a long time. You are literally part of the field of consciousness. You're part of the universe. So after you do whatever you do, looking or disapproving of, if you must do that, then do it. And then after that, really look into your eyes with that, like, oh, I'm a living, breathing part of the universe. And then I want you to ask these 3 questions. What do you need right now? What can I do for you? And how can I love you today? One of the reasons that I'm uplifting to be around, because I know I am, is because I work on these tools, these practices, these techniques. I play around in it, not perfectly, but often. And so I was doing what I do. I was in the mirror just before I was recording this. I'm getting all ready. And so I look and I didn't even get the whole question out. The question was about to be, what do you need right now? And I got about as far as what do you, and I got this big, loud back from my eyeballs, from her beautiful eyeballs, just stop. And I did that. And I took a big breath, like, oh, okay. But I felt it. Do you ever get in that busyness mode? So for me, that was the thing for this moment right before I was recording this. The first answer, what do you need right now, was just stop. So I felt it. And then the next question I want you to ask you is, what can I do for you? And I was on a mission. I was going to do my video. I had things to do. And so I did. I said, what can I do for you? And the little message came loud and clear. Just go sit in your rocking chair for 2 minutes. But it actually didn't first say for 2 minutes. It said, go sit in your rocking chair. And I could feel my busyness brain be like, I don't know if I. And then I got this like 2 minutes. Just sit down for 2 minutes. And so I did. And then I got back up. And this next one makes me cry because I can feel it. And so I just said to myself, how can I love you today? And the answer I got back was, look at me the way Steve looked at his new wife. And to give you some context, my sweet, sweet friend Polly, her beautiful son just got married. And she had just shown me a picture that she, the mom, took of her son, Steve, as he was looking at his new bride, his new wife coming down, like the aisle. They were outside somewhere beautiful. And when she showed me, we were texting each other, and the look on his face was just this like joy. It was joy. It was love. It was just so big love. It was so much emotion. And so I had just seen that. And I was like, oh my God, best picture ever. How was that to see your son looking at this beautiful woman that, Polly loves too? How was that to see him be so in love? Okay, that's the context. So that was like some minutes, half hour, something before I got ready to do this. So as I looked in my own eyes and said, how can I love you today? Oh, man. And the answer back was to look in my own eyes, like to love myself that way. And so that's what I want us to practice. I don't know how to do that. But asking yourself what you need is a really, really good start. Remembering that you're worthy and you're lovable with all the mess ups you do, as am I, as is everyone, people I agree with and people I don't agree with. What do you need right now? Look in your beautiful eyeballs in the mirror and ask yourself that. What can I do for you? Look in your beautiful eyeballs in the mirror and ask yourself that. And how can I love you today? Just see what answers emerge. You're part of the universal consciousness. And there's an axiom that says when we ask a question in earnest, it must be answered. So when you ask yourself, you'll get an answer. You'll get something. My name is Dr. Darcy Lord. I'm a self-love expert. And I know that you literally can shift your life in more meaningful, more powerful, more joyful ways than you ever thought possible when you practice self-love. And also, we're bigger and better and more present to help heal this beautiful planet. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll see you next time. Thanks.